Hello everybody, my name is Samantha Linden. You're watching Fresh Linden Crochet and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am just crocheting some bandanas. It was something that I started a couple videos back where I wanted to crochet bandanas. I bought some cotton yarn. I believe it's in the Mother's Day video. I explained it in there. And so bandanas turned out to be really easy and really fun, and I can just kind of sit and do it. And I saw some like red, white, and blue cotton yarn, and I had like some different ideas. So I have like 3 different kind of like 4th of July themed bandanas that I came up with, and I was like, I really want to make these. Well, I'd say one of them didn't work out exactly as I wanted, but I had to pivot and kind of change what I was doing. And then the other thing I wanted to say in the intro was that I, for the most part, followed Passionate Kelsey's tutorials, one for the Picot stitch bandana and one for the Scallop edge bandana. I want to make sure to definitely like give credit where credit is due. And some of them I followed exactly, and then sometimes when I did like the color work, like the white and green one, I did single crochets for where the color was instead of double crochets because I wanted kind of less color, right? And that's what's so great about the bandanas is once you learn how the increases work to get the shape that you need, that triangle shape, then you can mess around with it. I messed around and did so many different things, and it was really great. So it's been fun. I made these bandanas. I added them all to my Etsy shop. Today is June 1st. I'll have this video up tomorrow, June 2nd, but all the bandanas are up right now in my Etsy shop. And I will be making more. I'm going to be doing some like summer ween themed ones and stuff like that. So definitely follow my Etsy shop if that's something you're interested in. Follow my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to this video. And then if you have any ideas for other things to crochet, like, please give me ideas. I feel like coasters, bandanas, scrunchies, although I haven't made any coasters to sell, but those are fun things to make. I don't know. I just need more ideas. I have ideas, and then the second I like have the time to go do it, I'm like, I forgot what I was gonna do. So looking forward to seeing what you suggest, and thank you so much for watching this video. Let's go ahead and crochet a bunch of bandanas. everyone. So I need to keep working on some more bandanas. Color. I have a hard time doing anything in just one color, I'm not gonna lie. I can make my sister stuff in one color because that's like her thing. Like her bandana was one color, her sweater I made her was one color, and then I make it for me and it is not. It is like a million different colors. But again, I like color work. That's where like I can get like really creative. It's easy to sit there with just like one color and go through. So anyways, I'm talking too much. I had started making this beanie as well, and it was coming out so cute and I love it so much. I love the white and blue. I know this is not gonna focus for me because I wanted to, and I have it on autofocus, but it's okay. I'll have up close shots eventually. Anyways, I think it's so cute, the scallop border. So I'm gonna be doing a few like 4th of July ones. I just ran out of yarn and had to go back, and only Michael's had this color. It's the red and white peppermint, I believe this is called. Peppermint twist. This is Crafter's Secret. I got this on clearance at one point. Yeah, 74 cents. That's the only reason why I had this. And then same with this one. This one was on clearance too that same day, 74 cents. And I got this one. Crafter's Secret is ivory. So the red and white, that's how I'm doing the red and white stripes with that one. And then the blue, which is like just like it's the blue that I used for my mom's. If you looked at my Mother's Day one, I want to say chambray. I think it's chambray. Again, who cares? That's the blue that goes with those. And then the problem was when I went to Hobby Lobby, I didn't get more peppermint twist because again I was there the other day, and I think that the peppermint twist obviously is like the cutest. It didn't use up a whole lot, so I'm hoping I can make at least 3 or 4 bandanas before I run out. Maybe 3. 4 is pretty hopeful. Maybe 3. And I have more ivory, but I bought some plain red just in case. This one's in the color tomato from Michael's, so that way I can just do some plain like red, white, and blue ones with whatever blue I'll have left. And then I got 2 of these darker blue colors. These are in the color Midnight Blue. 2 of these because I saw these guys, and these are in the color Patriot Ombre. So then I want to do a variation of a bandana with these and the dark blues. So will they all be striped like that? I'm not sure. Like this could be cute if it's like all just this and then this on the outer part. I don't know. I might just do the same thing with it being like the variegated yarn stripes and white and then the blue around the outside. I might just do the same thing. We will see when we get there. Caleb took the boys to the park for a little bit, so I thought I would take advantage of the time being alone, because I mean other than that I would have recorded earlier in the day. It's 8:24 at night. And technically I'm supposed to clean, but I don't really want to be like, I don't want to clean the shower right now. So instead I thought I'd sit down. That's what I'm going to do. I need to finish off this one and work on some more of those, but maybe I'll mess around with these. I don't know yet. But we're going to crochet some more because again, today is Sunday, May 25th, and I decided that I was going to have pictures of all these and descriptions and everything and put them all up on my Etsy shop to be able to drop them all on June 1st. So we got to get to work. Also, peek the bump. 29 weeks. My shirt won't stay down, and my shorts will barely stay up. That's what we're dealing with right now. Desk. So I'm going to scoot you closer so you can watch what I'm doing, and we can crochet some more bandanas together and hang out. It's more fun to crochet this way, by the way. And that's my chair. That's not me. We're all settled, but I have to show you one more thing. Again, like I said, I had to go back to Michael's. I needed buttons. I needed buttons for the baby diaper cover that I made for my baby who will be here in 2 months. And then I also needed buttons for the sweater I'm making myself. And first of all, where are we buying buttons at? Because like Like I looked on Amazon and I was like, I don't really want an assortment. I want like this and then basically I couldn't find what I wanted. But I will show you something I did find at Michael's. Are these Halloween? Can I get you? Okay. These Halloween like Disney buttons. They're like Mickey and Minnie Mouse hats. I think they were like $4.99 or something like that for the set of all 6 buttons. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I just thought they were the cutest little things and I was like, I have to buy these now. I also am definitely one of those people who like when it's the summer, I'm like, could it be fall already? So there's also that. I'm not really going to like decorate for Summerween or anything like that like everybody's doing, but I'm already thinking ahead of like, I need to make pumpkins, I need to make this, that, the other, all these things. So yeah, I'm already thinking ahead for that. That's the only reason why. I was surprised that I saw those, so let's get to crocheting. Okay, we're back. So I have a couple more of these ones made, and I just need to finish with like cutting off ends, weaving in ends, things like that. The other style I have done is the variegated yarn, red, white, and blue one. Same things, just need to finish, do like the finishing touches. I've just been like saving that for last. And then there's one more style that I want to crochet the 4th of July where I just have red, white, and blue separate, and I'm just going to do a row of red, a row of white, a row of blue, and just do that until I get to the end. So I'm gonna work on making that one right now. Weave in all the ends, and tomorrow I need to take pictures of them and everything so I can have them ready to post on my website on June 1st. I have other yarn and other bandanas that I plan on doing as well, but these are just gonna be the ones that I have ready for June 1st. So let's get to crocheting. Everyone, it is June 1st, so I have gotten all the bandanas posted on my Etsy shop. Thank you for watching this video and following along. But it was really fun doing these. I'm going to be doing some more. The focus was getting some like 4th of July bandana ideas that I had in my head, out of my head, and then the other ones that I made in between while I was just messing around with some yarn that I had. But then I had some other ideas for some like summer ween bandanas, more hot pink, neon orange, and black, things like that. So I'm going to be doing some of those as well. Those are not in my shop yet, but as of right now, I do have all of these listed in my shop, and I'll show you each one that I did that is posted on there. And then obviously I'll update you when I do the summer ween ones. There's a pattern that I want to try out and see if it'll work well as a bandana that I haven't done yet, so that's why those are a bit on hold. But so far it's really hard to pick a favorite when I made so many that I like. This one was like one of the first ones that I was like, wait, I have an idea in my head, and I thought it looked so cute, especially with the scallops on the side, and I love the like doubling up, so it's a chain stitch, and then I went through and slip stitched the white, and I felt like that came out so cute. And then after that, I really can't pick because this one's also my favorite. When I was crocheting this one was when I realized that the red and the blue yarn that I had gotten to go with the variegated yarn wouldn't work. But this looks like those like old school, like, I don't know exactly what they're called, but I guess like scallop banners, you know, that they hang up for like 4th of July and stuff. That's what this reminded me of. And then when I was crocheting it, I had the idea to do the chain stitch around the scallops in the navy, in the dark blue color. at the end, and I think that that is just such a cute touch to this. Like without that it'd be cute but not as cute. So that's what I did with this design, and I think that it is adorable. So between those two, I really can't pick a favorite. The variegated yarn one came out really nice as well. But this one also, I went back with the slip stitch on the chain. This one, so those were the scallop, all the scallop designs that I did. These ones have the picot stitch, and just a reminder, like I said, I had originally gone and watched, oh my nose itches, Passionate Kelsey's tutorials. I'd never made a bandana before, and so I watched hers for the picot stitch, which this is kind of a version of that. I did change it up, where the colors go through here I'm doing single crochets instead of double, so that's where this is a bit different. And sometimes my like count is different from hers because I'm, you know, changing the designs up, but that's what makes it so fun. So I followed her picot stitch bandana tutorial for this, and the scallop ones for these ones again, but I changed it up with like color work or doing like chains on the outside of the scallops, you know, the different color. Like technically in her tutorial shouldn't do that, so or yeah, so I changed it up a bit, and I did kind of took what she did and made my own with it in some cases, and in other instances it's nice to just do what she basically does. But this green and white I feel like is my favorite, and I feel like this one could be a really great like seller, especially I thought about getting the butter yellow and doing the butter yellow instead of the green for like other versions, since butter yellow is such a thing right now, and so that keeps like popping in my head to do. But I was like, let me wait, let me make sure I actually sell some bandanas before I keep buying yarn and making more bandanas and taking up more space. So yeah, I'm hoping to do the butter yellow. Like what other colors would you guys want to see and be able to buy? I feel like these make great like stocking stuffers of like someone's favorite color, or if you're making them like a care basket or a gift basket for like their birthdays and stuff, or even like bachelorette gifts, right? Like how you get like the little box with all the little goodies in it. And if you do like your wedding color theme with it, it'd be really cute. So that was like a cool idea that I thought, or like what I thought these bandanas would be cool for. A lot of, since the summer's coming up, a lot of like bachelorette parties and stuff, and if you do your whole like photo shoot matching bandanas or whatever. Next, this one was variegated yarn, and I got 2 of the bigger skeins of these, Lily Sugar and Cream, on clearance at Joann's when I went looking to see what they had. And so the 2 bigger skeins I definitely got 4 out of. I think this one's in the color called Beach Ball, but the colors were just so nice. I was like, those are so like springy and summery like vibes. The green with the blue with the purple and the white. And then the last one was another one I was experimenting with. I had originally made my sister, if you remember in the other video, a bandana out of this like periwinkle color. Hers is all one color. And then, oh, maybe this is the beach ball color. I don't remember. I also had gotten this, it's like a ivory yarn, and it has little speckles of light blue and purple and pink in it, and I thought this blue would work well with it. So I also made a pink one of this, and that's one that I did record myself making it. And I added tassels at the end, but I gave that one to someone for their birthday, so I'm not able, so I did cut that out of here because I was like, I could post, like, add that in here, me crocheting this whole pink bandana, but then that one's not gonna be for sale. So if you're like, I love that one, I want that one, I don't have it. So I made the blue one very similar to that pink one. And then I also decided to list this beanie. I remember when all the Wicked stuff came out, which I'm not personally a fan of, but I love the hot pink and the greens together. And so seeing all the hot pink and greens, I was just like, I had the idea to make like the half and half beanie. I think a checkered one would be really cool too. Maybe we do a checkered one. I don't know, but I did end up listing this as well. I think I've showed it in another video too, but like the hot pink with the green, so cool. personally, I don't wear beanies because I live in Southern California. And I just do not like how beanies look on myself. My husband wears beanies, and the kids, when it's like rainy and stuff, they will wear beanies. I've made the boys quite a few beanies. And I do like to make them. Again, it's another thing where you can be like creative and do a lot of color work. So I posted that as well on my Etsy shop. And no, I really feel like a checkered hot pink and green would look cool. What are two like color combos that you guys really like together? I made like the tan and white for the baby, and I'm going to be making like a sage green and white checkered one as well, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that in like the newborn size, like how basically just how I made his hat. But yeah, half and half and checkered stripes even. I have a difficult time doing just all one color. I don't know why, I just do. And I think I think of, I really liked coloring as a little girl. I mean, most of us do, but it was just like, to me now with yarn, that's kind of like my coloring. That's how I like to color, I guess. And so, yeah, I just think of how else can I do this? What else can I add? Things like that. So, what are color combinations you guys would like to see? Because I need to use up this yarn. I have like no space. I'm about to have a bassinet. Yeah, we'll do our bump update. 30 weeks. I feel like I'm, yeah, it looks pretty big on camera. I mean, it feels pretty big in person, but yes. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thanks for following along, and I will have the link below to my Etsy shop if you wanted to support me and buy a bandana, or if you wanted to message me on there. Pretty flexible with like color combinations and what I can figure out to make, because the bandanas are so fun, like I said, and they'll make great gifts. So let me know. Let me know what colors you like to see and use, and color combinations in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Crochet Besties.